Welcome back to Uncensored. My packer with me, the socialist and author Grace Blakely, and talk to the contributor Esther Cracky. Right, so Grace, this is horrendous. What happened was horrendous. The retribution is going to be horrendous. This spiral of violence continues. What do you make of this?
What I make of it is that the violence that we're seeing at the moment is, put in place and encouraged by the fact that there is so little knowledge and understanding of what is going on in Palestine and the crimes that are being committed there every day. If, like me, you know people in Palestine, you know journalists working in Palestine, you know human rights organisations working there, your newsfeed every day will be full of videos of Israeli troops harming civilians, killing children often. We know that 6,400 Palestinians have been killed since 2008 by IDF
Nothing
forces.
justifies the scale of this. This is ISIS-level terrorism.
What you're saying...
This is not just a revenge attack.
Piers, when you put to me a question like that, it's the equivalent of saying, there's a man who's in a house, he's got his whole family there, another guy comes in, kicks him out of his house, locks him in the cellar, kills his family, says, you're not coming out. All of his neighbours say, oh, yeah, you're right to keep him in there, and just ignore the situation. Suddenly the man comes up, busts out, says... I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff. I'm burning the house down. Lots of people die. And then the only way that you look at the situation is by saying, oh, let's condemn the man in the cellar. Yes, condemn the man in the cellar, but condemn the person who kicked him out as well.
You have to look at what is in the best interest of innocent Palestinians that are not reacting in this way. I'm not disputing the fact that, obviously, there is a lot wrong with the situation between Israel and Palestine. But the idea that, by murdering 700 Israeli citizens...
900 now.
Well, 900 now. You're inherently acting in the best interest of innocent Palestinians, who I've often said, I'm horrified by their plight. Over half of the population of Palestine is under the age of 25. An entire generation, this is all they've ever known.
The problem is Hamas are a nihilist terror organisation.
And then
they want to kill us.
Have been empowered by the collapse of the centre ground. And why has that happened? That has been aided and abetted by this astonishingly right-wing conservative government that we've seen in Israel.
But I can agree with
15,
that. And when I've
years.
interviewed Netanyahu, I put that to him. I can agree with that. There are lots of issues there. The social unrest in Israel because of their attempts to try and basically diminish the power of the Supreme Court.
The Israeli intelligence services are saying, we have been warning you, the Israeli government, that if you continue to allow Israeli settlers to murder Palestinians, this will cause a security threat. And now people are saying, well, this is intelligence failure.
It's chicken and the egg. I just don't think anyone on a day like this can start getting into the other stuff so quickly before you say, this is disgusting.
What makes me so sad, Piers, is that, of course it's disgusting, but there are so many abuses and violations and just horrible. An Israeli child shot in the back, running away from Israeli forces after he'd been throwing rocks.
Role would you...
That literally just happened recently. Documented by Human Rights
Watch.
Nowhere you see that in the media. Nowhere.
Because Iran clearly funded.
Well, Iran is clearly funding a lot of this.
Exactly. So where is their responsibility?
We've done a lot of the show on this issue. It's not going to go away. This will be raging now for weeks, months, I fear years. Let's just switch to something else. I just caught my eye on the news. David Walliams is now suing the makers of Britain's Got Talent for £10 million after he got fired for being caught on tape bad-mouthing contestants. But one line got my line. He said he has had active suicidal thoughts, but also that he's lost the ability to be funny. And when I read that, I was like, when did he have the ability to be funny?
Yeah, this is assuming he was...
I have never found him funny in my entire life. Esther, am I missing something?
Yeah, was he ever there for comedic relief? I didn't get the memo there, but I'm just wondering which of the powers that be at ITV did he really annoy to have that released? That's what I was thinking. Because I
don't think he'd be on the Simon Cowell Christmas card.
Exactly.
Has he ever made you laugh, Williams?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really watched very much of his stuff. I just find it really annoying, this weaponisation of mental health discourse
I totally
that people
agree.
often do, especially celebrities when they are,
they're
dragged for doing something
they
bad.
play it deliberately to get people on their side and to get other people off their back. We've got to leave it there. Thank you both very much indeed. Great to see you. I know you're going to Cornwall soon.
I am. I will come back every now and again.
You keep leaving
when
us.
I'm done surfing.
Uncensored next tonight as Beckham becomes the new #1 documentary on Netflix. I ask if it gives us a fresh insight into Posh and Becks, or is it just more cynical, cyclical...